we know we have to remember. It's very important to do not forget the history.
We have to constantly remind ourselves that these things happened and that they could happen again.
I remember, as it were, yesterday.
I remember in the morning pulling the curtains back and seeing someone standing there with a gun.
I heard the shots.
My father was killed.
My brother died.
We saw the tanks in the village, we saw the helicopters overhead, and we knew this was a major act of terrorism and we were in the middle of it.
This was the first time terrorism was seen on the worldwide stage.
And this was the Olympic Games, and hey, this wasn't right.
There is so much to tell. But it was comfortable for them to cover up all those very difficult facts.
Because we knew it was not a simple case, it was much more complicated. Let us not forget what happened here in 1972, so that it will never happen again.
It was the first time the Summer Olympics were held in Germany. Adolf Hitler and the Nazis used the 1936 Games to promote their ideals of racial supremacy and anti-Semitism. While the Games went on, Hitler celebrated and then led the world into a devastating war and the murder of 6 million Jews. "36 years later, the Olympics were back in Germany.
The Games in Munich were the second Summer Olympics here in Germany, and each day we go there to the Olympic area. It was fabulous. It was a wonderful feeling to represent a free and democratic country.
The Olympics going back to Germany for the first time since before World War II, since before the Holocaust, was significant. It was an opportunity to present a different face of Germany, not a martial Germany, but a peaceful Germany.
The Germans were so keen to please. You know, the post-war sort of mentality, and security was slack and friendship was everywhere, and there was just the friendly games. That's how they wanted it to be.
The Germans had really gone out of their way to make these games perfect.
The Olympic Village in Munich was just a place that was mesmerizing, because you saw all these people from the whole world, and everybody was talking and everybody was walking and asking and playing together and watching movies together, you know, exactly what the Olympic Village should be like.
Ankie Spitzer was there with her new husband, Andre, the fencing coach for the Israeli Olympic team.
One day, we were in the village, and my husband said, "Hey, that's the Lebanese fencing team. I'm going to talk to them." And I said to him, "Are you out of your mind? Israel is in a state of war with Lebanon." And he said, "Ankie, this is the Olympics. Here it is possible." And I stayed a little bit behind, and he went towards them. And they shook hands, and they were talking about the results and how wonderful it was there and everything. And he came to me and he said, "You see, Ankie, this is the Olympics. Here there are no borders. Here there is no war. You know, this is what it is all about."
Forget what happened 36 years ago. This is the new Germany, and to a certain extent, in so doing, they made the games vulnerable. There wasn't enough security.
The games were exciting, the facilities were terrific. They had so many people helping you, guiding you, advising you, Everything was perfect. Everything worked on time. And it was just marvelous. And then this happened.